Africa, we invite the general public to a full-day African event. Entry is free. African music and art, cultural dance, drama, cultural dress, Africa food, exposing our cultural wealth, integrating into our communities, uniting Africans. Klevnard Open Project, Uniting Africans, exposing our cultural wealth, integrating into our communities in Spain. Happy to open our hearts and share it with all citizens. For more info, 34-643-553-850. Event address, Calle Candomenge, number 1, Palma de Mallorca 07003, Spain. Klevnard Open Project.
Hello, viewers. How are you? Can you please tell us in a brief word about yourself, sir?
My name is Olaniyi Abodedele, or people call me Thevoice. I'm an indigene of Nigeria, a Nigerian citizen based in South Africa. I am the publisher and the CEO of the Nigerian Voice newspaper in South Africa. Nigerian Voice newspaper is a community newspaper in South Africa, a 100% Nigerian community newspaper in South Africa. I'm also the chairman of the Nigerian Community Excellence Award and Nigerian Community Conference. The Nigerian Community Excellence Award is a platform where we award excellence to outstanding and upstanding Nigerians who are doing great in every field of endeavor. Our reason for doing that is simple, because we feel if we don't celebrate ourselves, no one is going to celebrate us. And amidst all the stereotyping going on in South Africa about Nigerians, we feel it is important we showcase the Nigerians that are doing us proud. The Nigerian Community Conference is all about bringing Nigerians together and trying to deal with issues that are affecting us in South Africa. I'm also a community commentator and an activist, and I've been in South Africa for 14 years precisely. I think apart from that, I've been well integrated into the Nigerian community. I've held certain positions in the past. I was the publicity secretary of the Nigerian Union Gauteng. I was one time national publicity secretary of ACN, Political Party, now APC. I was the chairman of the electoral committee of the Nigerian Union in South Africa. I was also a member of the fact-finding committee set up by the High Commission of Nigeria to look into the extent of damage which Nigerians suffered during the xenophobic incidents here in South Africa. I think if I'm not talking too much, probably maybe that's a brief or yeah. Thank you. Well, I am a very integrated individual in the politics of Nigeria. I am an APC stalwart. Even though a lot of people feel it is unethical as someone in the media space to also play politics. But I tell people, I say there's a professional life and there's a personal life. You know, my being active in politics or with APC is my personal life, and my professional life is quite different. I do not allow my personal life to conflict with my professional life. Whatever I do or whatever I say as an individual, as Olaniyi Abodedele, does not mean that is what is said by the Nigerian Voice newspaper. when it comes to my writing, I'm very objective and very clean and very professional. But I also do have a personal life, which my personal life, I've been a member of the APC, and I've been a member from a very long time, coming back, say from 2008.
Okay. But what role do you presently play in one or two words? What role do you presently play? Are you the APC secretary? Are you their media partner?
Well, presently I do not play any such important role. I see myself as a very important stakeholder and a member at APC, a very important stakeholder that is involved in almost every decision which is taken by the APC in South Africa. I am present at every important meeting. Like I said, I used to be their national publicity secretary. That was when it was ACN. Then
so presently you are not involved. Presently you are not involved in the politics in South Africa when it comes to APC. And why is that?
Chairman, may so rest in peace, Honorable Festus Obede. And ever since, there's never been a convention to elect new executives.
Okay. So, what can you say? You said something. There have never been a convention. But
yes.
Then, according to the information I've got in our studio right here, is that you have a chairman.
Well, anyway, it depends on who that is coming from. Because as things stand now, there are factions, there are political factions in the APC. So certain people are referring to themselves as chairman.
Can you do me a favor?
Yeah.
Can you mention the name?
Well, Honorable Bola Babaride has unanimously declared himself as chairman. He's a leader of a faction of the APC. So he goes around to say he's the chairman.
He goes around. Wait.
Yes, but
you have a media platform of yours in South Africa, isn't it?
Yes.
Okay. Do you think, in your own opinion, you shouldn't have investigated why is he saying it up and down?
I have done that, and I'm still talking before you came in. I was about to say he goes around to parade himself as the chairman, but at every opportunity, at every platform where I have the opportunity, and through my writings, I make it clear that he is not an elected chairman. He's a factional chairman. He's a factional individual calling himself.
Apart from writing, apart from writing, which other steps do you take?
Well, we've tried to settle the issue. I personally had gone out of my way.
You tried to settle the issue. What is the problem? Because when there is an issue, there is a problem.
Well, yes, I think there's a problem. I feel Honorable Bola Babaride is being adamant. He's been very stubborn about it. I wonder why, but from my own assessment, I feel the hunger for power and the fear of losing, because I mean this is an individual.
Don't APC South Africa have a constitution?
Well, yes, there's a constitution. Like I said, in every association, in every political setting and whatever, there are always factions. We cannot run
Yes,
away
but
from.
do you have a constitution?
Yes, there's a constitution.
And what does the constitution say?
Well, in terms of what?
In terms of being chairman?
Well, it's very clear, you know, being a chairman, there has to be a national congress, and at the national congress, an individual needs to be elected for the person to be the chairman.
And that didn't happen.
And that didn't happen.
So who is the chairman now?
Well, according to me, the constitution is very clear. In a situation like in the situation of South Africa, where we lost our president, Honorable Festus Oebede, automatically the vice president needs to step in to the position of the chairman, which is
who is the vice president?
Honorable Tayo Agbe, Dr. Agbe.
Okay.
Yeah.
And he's supposed to be the president now, the chairman.
Well, going by the constitution, since we lost our chairman, he's supposed to step into the position. So
how do you call him now? The chairman?
Until there's a congress, an elective congress, to choose a new chairman.
Okay. So now I want you to explain what you know about this issue of Dr. Abe and Bola Babangida as well. I want you to tell me, what do you know from the APC chapter? I don't want to talk about Labour and all that, because so many people have already said a lot of stories that has got to do with that. Tell me, what do you know? What is the cause of the problem?
Like I said, I feel Honorable Bola Babangida is being unnecessarily stubborn. I feel there is more to this issue. And I would also, to some extent, want to blame the national party in Nigeria as well, you know, because they did issue out a mandate to two different people. But having said that, that mandate being given to everybody has long expired. But even at that,
when was he given the mandate?
Sorry, just a minute. Even at that,
I just want to know, please. When was he given the mandate?
Probably about 5 years ago, 5-6 years ago.
Okay, you can go on.
But even at that, there are procedures that are being laid down that needs to be followed for the letter mandate to be ordained, and those procedures are not followed. But also from our own part, and from a lot of other people, we've tried to come in between to settle the issue. But Honorable Bola Babangida is being very adamant. He's been very stubborn about it. I wonder why. And left to me, I feel there is more to it.
But you make it sound like Honorable Babangida is the god of APC.
No, he's not. I mean,
that is how it sounds, because it looks like you can't do anything.
No, listen, like I said, in every organization, in every political party, there are factions and there are factional leaders.
But there are constitutions as well.
They do what they want to do, ignoring the party's constitution and ignoring the party's process.
Don't you think it is a shame for the party?
Well, it is.
An individual can just take over the affairs of 200,000 people in South Africa.
No, he has not taken over the affair. I think we should be very careful about the use of words. Being a factional leader and being an individual parading himself as the chairman does
as
not
APC
mean,
chairman,
listen,
the
as
ruling
APC
party,
chairman,
the
does
ruling
not
party.
mean, sorry, because there's a faction and is a factional leader and he parades himself as APC chairman, does not mean
Of the
he has
ruling party. The ruling
sorry, just a minute. That does not mean he has hijacked the structure of the
That
party.
is what it looks like.
That is your own assumption, and that is your own conclusion. Your assumption and your
Because if
conclusion
someone for the
might be
past
different
5
from reality
years,
on the ground.
if someone for
Sorry?
the past 5 years have been running the affairs of APC, and
Sorry. You see, you're getting it wrong. Someone for the past 5 years has been running the affairs.
But his name is in Abuja. His name is in Abuja.
Listen. For someone for 5 years,
yes,
has been running the affairs of his own faction. When you say his name is in Abuja,
okay, tell me which faction do you belong to?
Listen, I do not belong to the faction. I belong to APC South Africa, which is known by the National Party and by a lot of party
leaders. Who did they hand over the letter to? Whose name is on the letter?
Listen, like I said, there are 2 different letters. One was given to Festus Ogberide, and Bola Babajide got another one.
So what is the difference of the 2 letters?
Well, the difference of the 2 letters is that the condition being given to Bola Babajide did not settle it. One of the condition is that every APC member in South Africa must come together in agreement. 2, there has to be a national convention which the executive of APC Nigeria would come and witness. That did not take place. So, what are we saying?
It did not take place, but
no, it did not.
Who goes to Abuja?
Sorry?
Whose name on the last letter they sent? Whose name is on that letter?
Well, I do not, like I said, the letter that was sent was during the period of Chief Oyegun as the chairman of the APC.
As at then, but whose name is on that letter? Whose name? Who did they address the letter to?
Well, at this point in time, because it's been very long, I'm not too sure. I feel a few names were on it, including that of Bola Babajide, probably maybe Abe Ogunto Ashe, Omorege. I'm not so sure about.
You are not sure whose name is on the letter?
Yes, I'm not so sure right now about the.
But you are a party member?
Yes, I am.
And you attend your meetings regularly?
Well, yes, I do.
Okay. Okay, that is for that. So now, how do you restore? How do you solve the problem now? What is the solution?
Well, I think what is very important now is for the national body, APC national body, to give a new and fresh directive. And it's very simple. You cannot run a party or claim to be an executive of a party if you do not go through a convention. Every executive needs to be elected, and it's as simple as that. So the national body needs to give a date for a convention to take place.
But as far as you are concerned, personally, have you tried to reach out to Abuja in getting this done?
Well, individually no, collectively yes.
Okay, and what have you guys done collectively?
Well, because of the process of election going on, there's a halt on that now. But after this election, we intend to pursue it again.
But you have had this case for 5 years before the election. Even the last election, it was before that, and during the last presidency of the APC. So that is a long time. Why is it taking so long?
Well, we did not start. Like I said, there's a change of guard within the APC party itself. You know, this incident was during time of Oyegun as the chairman, and as you know, there are new executives there now. So it's an ongoing process, and like I said, they told us we just needed to hold on until after the elections. So there will be a clear perspective to everything.
I was talking to Mr. Ogutuwashi not long ago on Cleveland TV International, and
Okay.
he made me understand that majority or himself, let me refer to him because he was speaking for himself, that he don't want to belong to any fraction, but he's an APC member. So you personally, are you feeling the same?
But I just told you when you asked me which faction do I belong to, I said I'm a member of APC. You know, I'm a member of APC, which means I do not belong to any faction, but I belong to APC. And
So you are saying the same
sorry,
thing.
just a minute, please.
Okay.
You asked me a question. And
Okay.
when I was speaking earlier on, I said I belong to APC, and I recognize Dr. Abe as the acting chairman because of the constitution. I'm guided by the constitution of the APC. And what does the constitution of APC say? That after, if the president is indisposed or is no more, the vice chairman automatically steps.
So in a small word, in a nutshell, you belong to the fraction that Dr. Abe belongs to.
No, I do not belong to a faction. I belong to APC.
Okay, they are the APC.
Well, yes, to the best of my knowledge.
Okay. So now, what are you doing personally to work with to work with Nigerians in South Africa? What have you done within
When
your
you say,
power and the power of the APC?
what do you mean? What do you mean? You mean as an APC member or as an
Yes,
individual?
as an APC member, as a journalist, as an individual, a Nigerian individual, what have you done?
In general or regarding APC in specific?
Likewise, if you want to direct it in the side of APC, you are welcome to do so. But what have you done personally as a Nigerian to Nigerians in South Africa?
Well, during my introduction, I think I did make mention of a lot of things.
Yeah.
I did say I'm the chairman of the Nigerian Community Excellence Award, where we award excellence within the Nigerian community in South Africa. I also said that I was the chairman of the Nigerian Community Conference.
I am saying what you have done, not the members of, not the organizations you have joined. What you have done within your power.
Those are not organizations I joined. Those are organizations I set up for the benefit of Nigerians.
Okay, so now I want to know what the organization have done so far, apart from the award.
Well, like I said, like the Nigerian community newspaper, I've used that platform to better the lives of Nigerians here in South Africa. One, in terms of information, in terms of fighting corruption, because I do remember before this President Consul General, the issue of passport renewal and the processes of documentation at the Nigerian consulate in Johannesburg was terrible, and Nigerians go through hell for that. And personally, it was a fight I took on as an individual, using the medium of the Nigerian Voice newspaper to expose a lot of things going on there, you know, and how Nigerians in South Africa suffer to get their passport. And God so good, President Muhammadu Buhari listened to my cry, and the then Consul General was removed from office. Right now, if you go to Nigerian consulate in Johannesburg, the process of Nigerians processing passport, renewing their passport, and obtaining any document is first class. Place, there's a lot of sanity there, and a lot of people are satisfied with their services. That is one thing I have done. It was a fight I took on for 3 years to a standstill, to the extent that the Controller General of Immigration had to come to South Africa to also intervene. The video is on YouTube. You can look at it yourself, So that is one thing I've made, and that is one big step, that I've achieved. Also, like I told you, I was part of those appointed by the High Commission for a fact-finding mission to know the extent of damage Nigerians suffered during the 2 last xenophobic issues. That's a big step in supporting my community. Also, I've said I'm the chairman of the Nigerian Community Excellence Award, where we award excellence to outstanding Nigerians in South Africa, and to showcase them and put them in the forefront as role models that young Nigerians and society at large would admire and want to follow their footsteps. Also, I am the chairman and the founder of the Nigerian Community Conference. It's a conference where we bring people together, government officials, South African representatives, Nigerians, the civil society, and we discuss issues affecting us. The last community conference in 2008, we dealt with the issue of immigration, we dealt with the issue of security and brutalizations of Nigerians in South Africa. The Nigerian High Commissioner was there, the Consul General was there, the top officers of both our diplomatic missions were there, representatives from South African police were there, representatives from the South African Home Affairs were there, and we sat down and we all deliberated and looked at issues. And through that process, a lot of issues were resolved. Those are my contributions to my community in South Africa.
You were talking about Excellence Award.
Yes.
For how long have that been in existence?
Well, 2019 will make it the 4th year.
Is it an every year activity or?
Yes, it's an annual event.
And when does it come up in the year?
It comes up in October, during the period of our independence, and so far it's the only consistent annual Nigerian community event in South Africa.
Okay. And what do you use to qualify those you give award to?
Well, it's a process. Because it's a community award, the platform is open for individuals to nominate people are worthy of receiving the award. Individuals can also nominate themselves. We as organizers are not allowed to nominate people. We expect the nominations to come from the community and from individuals themselves, because we do not want to be accused of supporting or making someone win. So the community members must nominate people. And when the nominations are done, we write all the nominees individually to tell them they've been nominated, and then we do ask for them to send in their works or send in links at which we can see their work and things like that. And when that is done, we have a committee of 7 members that will sit down and look at all the works each individual have sent in. And from what each individual have sent in, then they narrow it down to the 3 best people. So when they narrow it down to the 3 best people, those 3 people are contacted and are informed they've made the top 3 for the award. And after that as well, as a committee, they sit down again to look at who is deserving of the award. And on the day of the award, the winner is given the award.
Okay. It's been very engaging talking to you. But before we go, I would like you to say one or two words because we're having an election today in Nigeria, and I would want to know your own take about it. And what have you done for APC to make sure they win the day?
Well, um, like I said, um, may the best candidate win. You know, the candidate which Nigerians feel
May the
would.
best candidate win. You are from
Yes, may the
APC.
best.
You are APC
Yeah,
member.
I'm an APC member. I can only clamor for who I want to win or the APC candidate, but every individual have their own decisions to make. You know, what I feel might not be what the next person feels. And like I said, as an individual, which I am Olaniyi Abodedele, I'm speaking as an individual. It is my wish that APC candidates win. But also, as I said, my professional work is quite different from my individual work. So as a professional person, I'm going to tell Nigerians that they should vote for who they feel is best for them. But as an individual, which I'm a member of APC, I would say the APC candidates win. So I would have to talk from two sides. From my personal perspective, which in Lagos, Ogun, or your every state, it's been my desire for APC candidates to win. But as a professional and as a publisher of the Nigerian Voice, I would say to Nigerians, vote according to your conscience.
Okay. It's been nice talking to you. I would prefer to call you the voice because I would prefer to do that. But
Thank you.
before I let you go, uh, we're having an event a bit similar to what you do in South Africa, but in Europe. Yours is in Africa. We are having
Yeah.
an event of excellence as well, but we are doing it in a cultural way, which is called Clever and Open Projects.
Okay.
We want to bring Africans in diaspora to work together
Okay.
because when we work together, we have more strength. It's not a
Yes.
racial decision; it's a way forward.
Yes.
It's not about
Yes.
black and white or white and black. You understand?
Yes.
It's just we three
Yes.
Africans to have a platform or have
Yes.
an event with which we share the same idea. So
Yeah.
it's called Clever and Open Project. And I would like to use
Okay.
this opportunity to invite you to Palma de Mallorca, Spain.
Okay.
Yeah, I will be sending you
When
your
is,
invitation.
when is the event?
It's coming on 27th of April.
Okay.
That's in about I think a month and a half.
Yes.
So I would be glad, or the Cleveland team will be glad, if you could come over and honor the day and teach us some things you know in South Africa.
That would be nice. I'll look forward to the invitation.
Okay, I'm very glad to speak to you today, and I really I am motivated by the things you do. My personal opinion.
Thank you very much.
You know.
And if I can show the viewers, this is
Okay.
the latest edition. This is the latest March edition of the Nigerian Voice newspaper. This is what
Okay.
this is like.
Okay. Oh,
You know.
is it a magazine or a newspaper?
Well, it's a newspaper, but in a magazine form.
Okay.
It's the quality of the print is not in a newspaper form, but in a magazine form.
Okay. So how many editions do you have in a month?
It's every month. It's once a month.
Okay.
It's once a month.
Okay.
And so far, we established since 2010.
Okay. So and how's the business been so far?
Well, like every business, there's been challenges, but I think what keeps us going, or what makes the difference, is the passion. When you have the passion for something, and when you have a passion to serve your people, always scale through. You know, so I feel that's what our challenges. We're very passionate about it, and that has kept us going.
But people have been responding anyway. I know you are doing great anyway. So
Thank
yeah, it's been nice and talking to you. Like I said, I am moved by the steps you've taken so far. From Cleveland International, I would like to say till we call you again, which I hope very soon after the election. I would like to have a debate with you on the election, the one
I'll
coming up today.
I'll be honored.
Okay, okay, sir. I'll be saying bye from the studios.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it, and well done. Keep the flag flying. We appreciate what you are doing, and hopefully, in the nearest future, we will be able to work together.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Clevenard Open Project for Africa. We invite the general public to a full-day African event. Entry is free. African music and art, cultural dance, drama, cultural dress, Africa food, exposing our cultural wealth, integrating into our communities, uniting Africans. Clevenard Open Project, uniting Africans, exposing our cultural wealth, integrating into our communities in Spain. Happy to open our hearts and share it with all citizens. For more info, 34-643-553-850. Event address, Calle Candomenge, number 1, Palma de Mallorca 07003, Spain. Clevenard Open Project for Africa. We invite the general public to a full-day African event. Entry is free. African music and art, cultural dance, drama, cultural dress, Africa food, exposing our cultural wealth, integrating into our communities, uniting Africans. Clevenard Open Project, uniting Africans, exposing our cultural wealth, integrating into our communities in Spain. Happy to open our hearts and share it with all citizens. For more info, 34-643-553-850. Event address, Calle Candomenge, number 1, Palma de Mallorca 07003, Spain.